Does your to-do list feel more like a stress list? Are you an ADHD entrepreneur? Well, in that case, I can totally relate to everything being so stressful. It's like it's in my brain, or even if it's out of my brain, it's all just a hot mess. Do you also struggle, potentially, with getting it out of your brain and onto paper so that way anyone else can even help you with it? Do you struggle with breaking down goals and tasks, or even creating the goals to even know what the tasks are? So then you can even complete them, to break them down into manageable steps, whatever that looks like, right? Like all these things, like you need to do this, you need to be organized, you need to, right? I get it. The list itself stresses you out so much that you can't even move forward. But if you're especially someone that's a verbal processor, this might be even more difficult for you. So there is hope for you, and I absolutely love it. If you're like, I'm a verbal processor and I need someone to put it on paper and break it down for me, I have brainstorm sessions that you can totally participate in. I have a one-off session just to try it out, or you can do monthly sessions as well. So you can find that actually in the description of the video if you're like, I'd like to try one of those out, where I literally just, you talk on Zoom to me, and then I take what was in your brain that you talked at me, and I write it all down, prioritize it, order it, whatever it looks like, and then I send it over to you, and it's just beautiful. It's done in a Google Doc. So if you have a project management system though, we can talk about that, but essentially you have to put it in there. But it's broken down into manageable steps. So let's go ahead and get back to it. Hello, I'm Carolee Galt, and I'm an ADHD productivity strategist with a productivity impact, and I'm here to transform that stress list into something motivating. Okay? We need dopamine. We need something to look forward to. So our to-do list has to give us that. And if it's not, then we are not going to do it. Plain and simple. It's just going to continue to be a stress list, stressing us out, having us not do things, procrastinating, and just not serving us. And I don't want something that is not serving me to be a part of my life. That's just how it is. I would love peace, and I want peace for you as well. So if you're someone that is really, really struggling with the stress list, I'm hosting a masterclass that's all about transforming your stress list into something that is motivating. And I'm going to give you some steps. And if you attend live, then you also get some one-on-one time if you choose. There'll be a time to ask questions. But ultimately, I am here to be able to take that stress list and be able to transform it into something that you can see, something that you can grasp, something that you can take action on. And if your to-do list is a mile long, not everything on there is what you need to be working on right now. So we can kind of prioritize it down into, what are the things that I need to do to move the needle in my business? What are the things I need to do to move the needle in my household? What are the things I need to do to move the needle in insert, place, thing, all the stuff, okay? And within this, I have implemented this in many, many things, including my own business, my household, and to clients' businesses and households. And we essentially just take something that's so fundamental as the to-do list that no one likes. Let's just be real. I don't really like to-do list either, which is why I need to gamify it, essentially. I need to have the check marks. I need to have it organized, but organized in a way that it works for my brain. And I need to have it simple. I need to have it as automated as possible. I need it to have built-in reminders and all of that fun stuff, because a to-do list is nothing if it's sitting on a piece of paper and you're at the store. It's kind of like when you forget your grocery list at home. It is useless. It's kind of like when your grocery list has way too many things. There's a reason we don't go shopping for once for the entire month, because who knows what we're feeling? Who knows anything, right? So we want to break it down. What do we need to work on now? What do we need to work on next week? And we don't plan too far into the future here, because it's not how our brains work. But we do need to have a long-term plan that we are then plugging in to see where we are in the plan, right? So in this masterclass, we are going to be breaking down how you can take that stress list and turn it into something that is motivating, okay? That is dopamine seeking, that is gamified, that essentially you can hyper-focus on if that becomes something that you want to do. And we are just going to have fun with it. Okay? I'm going to break it down. Yes, I'm an analytical person. Yes, I'm a logical person. Yes, I'm a realistic person. Yes, I am a problem-solving person. But I'm focused on what will serve you. Because what serves me doesn't necessarily serve you in its entirety. So we're going to give you a few variations of this to where you can take what you need and you can tweak it to what you want to do, and then we can run with it. Okay? So essentially the whole goal is to unburden the stress that you get from that list so that you aren't overwhelmed when you look at it. So it can be broken into smaller pieces and you can focus. Because let's just be real, focusing is not a superpower of ours. Are there hacks to help us focus? Absolutely. But unless we're in a hyperfocus, it's not a focus of ours. And if anyone didn't realize, normally you hyperfocus on things that you don't really want to hyperfocus on at that time. But then there's some times that we do. So we can't just like turn it on and off. It doesn't work that way. So if you'd like some more information on the masterclass, go ahead and comment below and I will go ahead and give you all the details. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, it is full of productivity tips for ADHD entrepreneurs in your business, your household, and your life. So make sure you hit that subscribe button.